Great win. Hillsdale's a really good football team, obviously undefeated in the North coming into this game. I thought our defense really stood out. We talked about halftime when we challenged them. As a football team, we challenged our team to respond, and we would be judged by how we played these last 30 minutes. And I think defensively especially, and in the kicking game, we were exceptional in the second half.
I just want to ask you, I got into an argument with fans, for Lion fans, that special teams are not important. And to me, that seemed like that was a very critical reason why you won it. How important is it in your mind, and how critical was it today?
We spend a lot of time on it, and it's very critical. I think that what happens with special teams is if you ignore it, it can beat you. And we stress our starters are on special teams. We give it time. We give it time in meetings. We give it time on the field. It's a major part of our football team, and I think it's gotten us where we are today.
Did you anticipate the fake punt, or was that anticipated on the field?
We anticipate. We worked against it, and we were prepared for it. I think that we kind of reacted a little bit late on that one, but I just thought the kids, they were prepared for it.
Coach, to be honest, I mean, the reason I came here is because I know Hillsdale wanted this game more than life because of what happened last year and a lot of other things, a rival and everything. I just wondered, what was the atmosphere like for the game, and what did you think of the effort from both teams today?
The effort from both teams was outstanding. It was a great atmosphere. I don't know if it was as good an atmosphere as we had for the Lake Erie game, to be honest with you. I don't know what the crowd size was. The Lake Erie game, our fans were more vocal and more into it. This one, I think maybe because we didn't respond offensively in the second half, we didn't give them much to cheer about. But it was a great collegiate atmosphere, and that's what we've built here. Rob Fournier and his staff has done a fantastic job of making Saturday special.
Do you think this game against Hillsdale makes a big statement as to what you're going to continue to do in later games?
You know what? I really don't know. I think we're more of a week-to-week, just go out and win. We're not in the statements or anything else like that. We just need to go win. And I think for us, inside these doors, we feel more confident because of the win. We feel that we can go out and accomplish great things still, but I don't think it sends a message to anybody or a statement. Anything. We're going to play in 4 days or 5 days, whatever it is, Thursday, and it starts over from scratch. So just got to get ready to play the next game.
Your late penalties, we thought it was a pass interference penalty, but ended up not being. What happened?
The referee's backing up. We tell our guys they have to stay in the black. One of our guys is not in the black. He's in the green. The referee backs up, and to avoid the referee running over him, he pushes him in the back. Well, that's a penalty. You can't do that. Get in the black where you're supposed to be, and that doesn't happen.
Okay. You always talk about a week-to-week process. Where do you feel Wayne State football is right now?
As a program,
in this, not as a program, but in this
season,
and this weekly process.
We're in good shape. We're in good shape. We stumbled early, and we've kind of recovered from it. And I think each week we've gotten better as a football team. I think this week we really improved as a defense, and offensively we probably didn't make as much improvement. But maybe, I can probably be blamed for a lot of that because we got the lead, and I might have dialed it back a little bit, and I wasn't as aggressive maybe as I should have been throwing the football. But we had some opportunities we didn't take advantage of.
Well, also, you got a guy in the NFL, Joy Bell, and I was wondering, does that play in the locker room? Do guys, I'm sure they're aware of it, but does that motivate or stimulate, or guys talk about that much?
Yeah, I think especially Sundays we come in and we have our Sunday meeting, and usually I think the Lions have played at least half of their game, and Drake has played and scored at times, and guys are kind of, you know, electric about that, and I think that's a positive. I don't know if it's every player in the room's goal, but I think the ones who do have it as a major goal, it makes them feel like, you know what, he did it, I can do it.
That's your guy. What do you think when you see him out there?
I'm just happy for him, you know, because I know that's what he wanted. I know that he's certainly capable of doing it, and you know, I just want him to have all the success he can.
Coach, the Chargers offense averages 37 points a game coming into this matchup. Today you guys only held them 21. Talk about what your defense did so well that limited them on offense.
I think most of all, if you look at the turnovers, we created at least 4 turnovers, and the pressure on the quarterback. I think we sacked him 4 times, and I think we hit him at least another 4 times, and created some turnovers by hitting him. Their offense really is 3 guys that are outstanding. The quarterback, the tailback, and number 32, the Cam White, or is it 23? 23.
Yeah.
The tight end / fullback / H-back / wide receiver. If you can stop those 3 guys, you can slow these guys down considerably. And we didn't stop Glendenning. He's a great back. He did a fantastic job against us. And we didn't stop Mifsud, but we were able to slow him down and create turnovers. And you know, the one thing the offense did is when they got those turnovers on short fields, they put it in the end zone. So you do those things and you have success.
Quarterback Anthony Mifsud came in with 10 touchdowns coming into this matchup, but today I believe he's only held to 1 passing touchdown in this game. Talk about the job your secondary did against this passing attack of the Chargers.
Well, our secondary did a fantastic job, but it was primarily our pass rush. I think when we tried to go 3-man rush or 4-man rush, we didn't have a lot of success against them. When we went 4, 5, 6, we got after him, and then he made some missed throws. We had our corner jumped in front of the out route that he threw on the sprint out, and really created the big touchdown for us. But you don't stop him. You know, you try to create some confusion, and we were able to do that.
If you could describe this team in one word, what would it be so far?
Character. I think that you know, started last year. It's all about character. That's what we talk about. That's the number one word that hopefully describes us.
Your defense was pretty stingy against the run defense today, but you gave up at least 2 touchdowns to the quarterback and rushing touchdowns.
Yeah.
What was your reaction to that you guys were able to do so well against in the run defense today, but quarterback ended up with 2 rushing touchdowns?
You know, the quarterback started his career at Hillsdale as a wide receiver. He's very fast. He's 6'3". He's a very talented guy. So we know that he can run. And, you know, it's kind of pick your poison. Do you want him to run or do you want him to throw? Well, don't want him to do either one. But, you know, it's kind of like when you ask questions like that, I say they're on scholarship too, and they're good coaches too, so they're going to find ways to use their best players.
I just was wondering, as far as the national championship run, is that book closed, or do you still use that with your players?
Yeah, that they don't want to hear about it. You know, they want to make a name for themselves. There's quite a few freshmen, redshirt freshmen playing, freshmen and redshirt freshmen playing on this team. So we're very young, and you know, these guys are anxious to kind of develop their own personality, their own name.
Do you like that?
Yeah, I do. You know, you can go back to the well only so often before they just like, okay, coach, we know. Yeah, you know, you were great in your day. It's kind of like that.
Yeah,
you know,
right.
when I was young, they don't want to hear that stuff. Yeah.
All right, so with a short week, 4 days until Thursday, what type of things are you looking to practice and just work on for Thursday, even with the short week?
Well, you know what we're going to do? We're going to make a very short tape of this game, just kind of the highlights. We're going to throw it away, not look at it, We're gonna start on Saginaw tomorrow, and it'll be all Saginaw all the time, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Coach, with the win against a defending GLIAC champion, does this build any momentum that you guys can carry throughout the rest of the season?
It's just a positive for us. It's not gonna, you know, I mean, it keeps our momentum going because we feel good about ourselves. Other than that, we gotta play next Thursday.